Question 1, it says the number of all positive integers with distinct digits up to 500, right? Or you can also call it non-repeating digits. So what we can say, how many single digit number will be there? Single digit numbers. Can I say single digit numbers will be equal to 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many two digits number will be there? So two digit numbers will be, so we have two places. First place we can fill with 9 distinct digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the second place we can again fill 9 distinct digits, because one digit has been used here and 0 can be used here but not at the first place. So 81 such numbers are there. How many 3-digit numbers are there? So if we talk about 3-digit numbers, so we have 3 place and it says up to 500, means the first place can be filled with either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. 4 different ways. We can avoid 500 using 5 here because 500 has 2 zeros. Then at the second place, out of all the 10 digits, we can exclude this 1 digit, so 9 different ways. And here we can use the remaining 8 digits. 72 into 4 is 288. So what will be total? Total such number is 9 plus 81 plus 288, which is equal to 378. 378 such numbers are there till 500, where all the digits are distinct. Question number 2, it says the average of 3 distinct real numbers is 28. 3 distinct real numbers. So let's say those 3 distinct real numbers are A, B and C, where A is less than B is less than C. Then what we can say, average is 28, then their sum will be 28 into 3, which is equal to 84. Then it says the smallest number is increased by 7. So A is increased by 7, this will become A plus 7. The largest number is reduced by 10. So instead of C, we need to take C minus 10. This B remains B. The order of the numbers remains unchanged. Means again A plus 7 will be less than B, which will be less than C minus 10. And the new arithmetic mean becomes 2 more than the middle number. So arithmetic mean of this number, this divided by 3, is equal to 2 more than the middle number, means B plus 2. Or if we solve this, what we can say, A plus B plus C is 84, minus 3, 81 by 3, this will be 27, is equal to B plus 2. Or we can say B is equal to 25, right? If B is equal to 25, what we can say from here, that A plus C will be equal to 84 minus 25, which is equal to 59, right? Right? A plus C will be equal to 59. Then it says the difference between the largest and the smallest number becomes 64. The largest is C minus 10. Smallest is A plus 7. So C minus 10 minus A minus 7 is 64. So from there we can say C minus A is equal to, if I add 17 to this will become 81. This is our third equation. Now if we add these two, what we can say, 2C is equal to 140, C is equal to 17, and in that case A will be equal to minus 11. It says then the largest number in the original set of 3 numbers is the largest number in the original, which is C. So C is nothing but 70, and that will be our answer. Our answer is 70. A circular plot is of length is divided into 2 regions by a chord of length 10 root 3. So this is our circular region, a chord of length 10 root 3. Okay, such that the chord subtends an angle of 120 degree at the center. This chord subtends angle 120 degree at the center. Let's say center is O, this angle is 120, this is A, this is B, and this length AB is 10 root 3. Then the area in square meters of the smaller region, so this region, right? The region that we are looking for is this one. We need to find the area of this region. Now what can we say? That in any triangle with angles 120, 30 and 30, the side lengths will be AA and A root 3. So here AB is 10 root 3. OA and OB are nothing but the radius, right? So OA will be equal to 10. OB will also be equal to 10. So area of this segment, area of this region, what we can say, area of this whole sector minus area of this triangle, can I say that area that we are looking for will be equal to area of this sector. So 120 upon 360 pi r square, pi r square, r is 10 square, minus area of this triangle. We can use half a into b into sine theta, half into 10 into 10 into sine 120 degree. Sine 120 degree will be equal to how much? So this is 1 by 3, right? If this is 1 by 3, this will be 100 pi upon 3 minus. Now sine 120 degree is sine 180 degree minus 60 degree. Sine 180 minus theta is sine theta. So sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. So this will become 25 root 3, right? 1 by 2, root 3 by 2. 2 cancel out this 100 by 25 times. So 25 root 3. Now if we check the options, which of these is suitable? So between 100 and 25, we can take 25 common. So let's take 25 common. Then let's see what is left. So what's left is 4 pi upon 3 minus root 3. Do we have it in the option? So yes, option D is exactly the same answer, right? Question number 4, it says in a group of 250 students, the percentage of girls was at least 44% and at most 60%. So in case of girls are minimum 44% of 250. 40% is 100, 4% is 10. So it will be minimum 110 and they will be maximum 60%, which is 60% of 150, 250, which is 150. And what we can say about the boys, that boys are, so if girls are minimum 110, boys will be maximum 140 and minimum 100, right? Then it says each student opted for either swimming or running or both. Means out of 250 students, each of these students are involved in either swimming or running or both. Means number of students who are involved in none of these two activities is equal to 0. If 50% of the boys and 80% of the girls opted for swimming, while 70% of the boys and 60% of the girls opted for running, then minimum and maximum possible number of students who opted for both swimming and running are. So definitely we need to draw a Venn diagram here. We need to draw two different kind of Venn diagram, one for boys and one for girls. So let's draw it. For swimming, running, right? Boys, swimming, running, girls, swimming and running. Now, if we check, in case of boys, 50% of the boys are involved in swimming, and in running, 70% of the boys are involved in running. So 50 plus 70, 120%, but it can be maximum 100%, right? Because none of them are involved in zero activities. Okay, so these two common. number of boys who are involved in these two activities will be 20%. Then in case of girls, swimming, 80% of the girls are involved in swimming. In running, 60% of the girls are involved in running. So 80 plus 60 is 140%. Again, it should be total 100%. So the common region is 40%, right? So number of girls who are involved in both of these activities is 40%. We need to find the maximum. So share of girl is 40%, share of boys is 20%. Can I say if I want to maximize the number of students who are involved in both the activities, I need to take maximum number of girls, which is 150. So what we can say, the maximum number of students who are involved in both activities. In case of girls, 40% of 150 plus. Now if girls are 150, boys will be 100, right? So 20% of 100, this will be equal to 60 plus 20, which is 80. And then if we want to find minimum number of such students, then we need to take the reverse of it. Means 40% of minimum number of girls possible. Minimum number of girls are 110. And 20% of maximum number of boys possible, which is 140. So this will be equal to 28 plus 44, which is equal to 72. So our values are 72 and 80, right? Minimum and maximum. So what's our answer? Answer is option A. The midpoints of sides AB, BC and AC in triangle ABC are M, N and P respectively. So let's draw this triangle and then we will read the further instructions. So A, B and C. So for AB, midpoint is M. For BC, the midpoint is N. And for AC, the midpoint is P. Right? The medians drawn from A, B and C intersect the line segments MP. Okay, so this is MP, M and P. So we can draw the median. N is the midpoint, so this is the midpoint. Then P is the midpoint, so this will be the median. M is the midpoint, so this will be the median, right? So in that situation, they are intersecting at X, Y and Z. So MP, MN, X, Y and Z. It says the area of the triangle ABC is 144 square centimeter. Then the area in square centimeter of XYZ is, so see this XYZ, what is the area of this XYZ? What can we say about XYZ? Can I say that M and P are midpoints of AB and AC? That means MP will be parallel to BC and half of it. MP will be parallel of BC. In that situation, if N is the midpoint, X will also be the midpoint of MP. Similarly, Y will be the midpoint of MN, Z will be the midpoint of PN. So what will be the area of this triangle XYZ? So using midpoint theorem, we can say area of triangle XYZ will be equal to 1/4 because the side length will be half, right? XY will be half of PN and XYZ will be a similar triangle with respect to M and P. So 1/4 of triangle M and P. And what is M and P? M and P is a triangle joining the midpoints of the side lengths of ABC. So in that case, again using the midpoint theorem, the area of triangle M and P will be 1/4 of the area of triangle ABC. So 1/4 of 1/4 of area of triangle ABC, which will be equal to 1/16 into 1440. That gives us 90 centimeter square. Right? So our answer is 9. A train traveled a certain distance at a uniform speed. Had the speed been 6 km per hour more, it would have needed 4 hours less. Had the speed been 6 km per hour less, it would have needed 6 hours more. The distance in kilometer traveled by the train is. So what do we have? We can say that we have 3 different kind of speed. One of the speed is s minus 6, then another speed is s, and then it's s plus 6. When speed is s minus 6, the time is t plus 6, right? When speed is s, we will have to take time as t. When speed is 6 more, time is t minus 4. Can I say that these speeds are in arithmetic progression? Then this time will be in harmonic progression. And if these three are in harmonic progression, what we can say, the harmonic mean of two values a and b is equal to 2ab upon a plus b. So here t will be the harmonic mean of these two. Can I say t will be equal to 2 into t plus 6 into t minus 4 divided by t plus 6 into t minus 4. So from there, what we can say that this will be t into t is equal to 2 into, this will be t square plus 2t minus 24 divided by, this will be sum, right? So this will be 2t plus 2 or 2 into t plus 1. So this 2 cancelled out, or we can say cross multiplying this, t square plus t is equal to t square plus 2t minus 24, or t square cancelled out, we can say t is equal to 24. So we got the value of t, right? If we got the value of t, we can equate the equations, any two equation, take these two or these two, it does not matter. So taking this as t, so 24s is equal to, taking this one, 24 minus 4 is 20 times s plus 6, or 24s is equal to 20s plus 120, or 4s will be equal to 120, or s is equal to 30 kilometer per hour. So we got the value of s, we got the value of t, we can find the distance d, which is equal to speed into time. So 30 into 24, which is equal to 720 kilometer, right? So our answer is option C. Now the another way to solve this question is we can frame two different equations in S and T. Like this product will give us the distance, this product as well will give us the distance, right? So taking these two equation, equating these two, we can get one equation in S and T. Then again taking these two, we can get another equation in S and T. Solving that, we get the value of S and T, and then we find the distance, right? But I like this method more, because once you find the value of time easily using the harmonic mean concept, we can very easily find the speed and so distance. Okay. For some constant real numbers p, k and a, consider the following system of linear equations in x and y. Px minus 4y is equal to 2, 3x plus ky is equal to a. A necessary condition for the system to have no solution for xy is, so what do we know? That if we have two linear equation a1 x b1 y is equal to c1, a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, this will have no solution when a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, right? In this case only we get no solution. So if we follow that here, what we can say, p upon 3 should be equal to minus 4 upon k should not be equal to 2 upon a. This is what we get, right? Now what can we say regarding the relation? So ap minus 6, right? So no, I don't think so. If I take ap, then ap should be equal to 6, means yes, p by 3 should not be equal to 2 by a, or we can say ap should not be equal to 6, or ap minus 6 should not be equal to 0, right? Now if we check this, ap minus 6 should be equal to 0. That won't work here. Then AP plus 6 is equal to 0. That also won't work here. So we will have to check K situation, right? These two, right? If we follow these two, what do we get? We can say minus 4a. Minus 4a is not equal to 2k. Or we can say that 2k plus 4a is not equal to 0, or k plus 2a is not equal to 0. Do we have it? So yes, 2a plus k is not equal to 0, which is option C. And that is our answer. Question number 8, it says Aman invests rupees 4,000 in a bank at a certain rate of interest, compounded annually. If the ratio of the value of the investment after 3 years to the value of investment after 5 years is 25:36, then the minimum number of years required for the value of the investment to exceed rupees 20,000 is. So looks like a regular question of compound interest, but it's not. You can find the rate of interest easily, but at the end you will have to struggle to find the answer if you don't use the calculator. So if calculator is allowed in this exam, that we know that calculator is allowed, so you should use that calculator to find answer of this question. Otherwise it's just a gamble in exam pressure. This much calculation is not advisable. So first, what we can say, the ratio of amount after 3 years and after 5 years is 25:36. So take just opposite of that. Can I say this will be 4,000 into 1 plus r by 100 to the power 5 divided by 4,001 plus r by 100 to the power 3. This is equal to 36/25. So solving this, we get 1 plus r by 100 square is equal to 36/25, or 1 plus r by 100 is equal to 6/5. 6/5 is nothing but 1.2, right? 1.2. Now the question is that 4,000 into 1 plus r by 100 to the power n should exceed 20,000, right? This is given. Now 4,000, 20,000 5 times. We know that 1 plus r by 100 is 1.2. We can say 1.2 to the power n should exceed 5. Now there is no proper way to find the answer of this question. So that's why I will ask all of you to use calculator in these kind of situation. But if we want to calculate it and we don't have a calculator, then how would we do this? So 1.2 square is 1.44, and 1.2 square, which will be 1.44 square, that is equal to 2.0736. For that you need to know how to calculate square of numbers in faster way. Okay, there is a way for that. Now if I take square of this, can I say 1.2, this will be 1.2 to the power 4, right? Not square, it's 1.44 square. So 1.2 to the power 8 will be somewhere close to 4 point something, right? 4 point something. And now if I multiply this number by 1.2, means 1.2 to the power 9 will be greater than 1.2 into 4 point something, which is 4.8 something. So I'm taking that this value will exceed 5, right? Means 1.2 to the power 9 will definitely exceed 5. And that is our answer. What is our answer? N is equal to 9 here. That the least number of years it will require to cross 20,000 will be 9. Question number 9 says the number of distinct integer solutions xy of the equation mod of x plus y plus mod of x minus y is equal to 2 is. So this question could be solved in multiple ways. One way to solve is trying the values of these two, as x and y are integers. We know it could be 0 plus 2, or it could be 2 plus 0, or it could be 1 plus 1, right? So instead of 2, we can take plus minus 2 as well. Instead of this 2, we can take plus minus 2. And here it could be plus minus 1 and plus minus 1. So total number of solutions will be 2 here, 2 here, and 4 here. Total number of solutions we are getting it 8. One way to solve it, right? Another way is to taking cases like case 1 when x is greater than equal to 0 and x is greater than y, x is less than equal to y and x is less than 0, all of those cases. But for that it will be very lengthy. So unless you know either this method or the method I am talking about, which is knowing the graph of mod of x plus y plus mod of x minus y is equal to 2a. The graph of this equation is this. This will be a. This will be minus a. This will be minus a, and this will be minus a, right? This should be a plus a minus a. So in that case, you can find this and solution, number of solutions very easily. Otherwise, it's not for you. Okay. So if it is mod of x plus y plus mod of x minus y is equal to 2, the graph of this will be 1, 1, 1 minus 1, minus 1 minus 1, and minus 1, 1. What are the integer points that we see on this? So this will be 1, 0. This will be minus 1, 0. This again will be 1 and 0. This will be minus 1 and 0. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Total 8 distinct integer solutions are possible. Okay. If 3 to the power a is equal to 4, 4 to the power b is equal to 5, 5 to the power c is equal to 6, and so on, then the value of the product a, b, c, d, e, f. So to solve this question, you need to know this, that if a to the power n is equal to x, then we can say that log x to the base a will be equal to 1. Just exchange the position of n and x. So here, exchange the position of a and 4. Can I say log 4 base a, base 3 log 4 base 3 is equal to a. Similarly, log 5 base 4 will be equal to b. Log 6 base 5 will be c. Log 7 base 6 is d. Log 8 base 7 is e. Log 9 base 8 is equal to f. Now what do we want? We want the product a, b, c, d, e, f. If I multiply a, b, c, d, e, f, this will be equal to log 5 starting with 4, log 4 base 3 into log 5 base 4 till it will be log 9 base 8. Now there is another concept in log, which is log b base a can be written as log b divided by log a. Okay. So from there, can I write this as log 4 divided by log 3? This will be log 5 divided by log 4 into, it will be log 9 divided by log 8. So all of these terms will be cancelled out, and in the end we are left with log 9 to the base log 3, which again using this one can be written as log 9 to the base 3. 9 is nothing but 3 square. So this value will be equal to 2. And that is our answer. Question number 11, it says a regular octagon A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H has sides of length 6 centimeter each. Then the area in square centimeter of the square ACEG is. So let's draw a regular octagon like this. Okay, and this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. All of these side lengths are 6. 6, 6, 6, 6. All of these are 6 units. Then we need to find the area of the square AC, E, F and right G. Wait a second. ACEG. ACEG. So we need to take after E it should be G, right? This one. We need to find the area of this square. How can we find it? So focus on this triangle ABC. Can I say each interior angle of octagon? What we can say? Each interior angle of this octagon will be equal to n minus 2, 6 into 180. This will be the total sum of all the interior angles divided by 8, which is equal to 135 degree. Each interior angle will be 135 degree. If this is 135 degree, we can find the length AC, right? How do we find the length AC? So in any triangle PQR, if this angle is theta, okay, and let's say these side lengths are PQR, what can we say? That cos theta is equal to R square plus Q square minus P square upon 2 into R into Q. So in similar way, we can find AC. What we can say? AC, for AC cos 135 degree is equal to AB square, which is 6 square, plus BC square, which is 6 square, minus AC square, divided by 2 into AB into BC, so 2 into 6 into 6. What is cos 135 degree? 135 degree is in second quadrant, and 180 minus 45. So this will be minus 1 by root 2, and this is equal to 72 minus AC square divided by, this will be 72. Or if we take it this side, 72 upon root 2 is 36 root 2. This is equal to 72 minus AC square. Or we can say AC square will be equal to 76 plus 36 root 2, where if we take 36 common, we get 2 plus root 2. Right? So our answer is option D. This is one way to solve it, where we need to use the cosine rule. But there is another very smart solutions. But for that, if you ever saw these kind of problems that where a square is cut into the corners like this, okay, in each corner with the same length. So in that case, the figure that we get is a regular octagon. So if this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Now in that case, let's say this is P, Q, R and S. So triangle, can I say triangle, all of these right angle triangle that you are seeing, all of these are right angle triangle with equal sides, 2 equal sides, means isosceles right angle triangle, and the length AH is given, which is 6. Can I say PH will be 3 root 2? AP will be 3 root 2 as well. Now we need to find the area of the square, which is what is that square? Square is ACEG. So ACEG, ACEG. Can I say if I find the length of AC or AG, we are good to go. Now HG is also side of this regular octagon. Can I say HG will also be 6? So length of PG, what is the length of PG? PG will be equal to 6 plus 3 root 2. What is the length of AP? AP will be equal to 3 root 2. Now in that case, we can find AG. What is AG? AG is a side of square. So AG square will be our area. Just like previous solution, we found AC square. AC is the side length. AC square will be the area. So here we can say AG square will be equal to PG square plus AP square. PG square is 6 plus 3 root 2 whole square plus 3 root 2 whole square. This will be equal to 36 plus 18 plus 36 root 2 plus 18, which is 72 plus 36 root 2 and if you take 36 common, you get 2 plus root 2, right? So 2 plus root 2, which is option D. So I like this solution much better. But again, there is a condition for this solution, that if you ever solved a problem like this, like from a square, 4 corners are cut to make a regular octagon, find the side length of that octagon, then only you will be able to solve this question. But what an amazing solution, right?